See that? See that? Once again, we have a broken curtain cable. If anybody wants to know why we build solid-sided buildings now and not these tunnel natural barns, this is a real good reminder, because I will about guarantee you that I will never be fixing a curtain cable on a Sunday afternoon when the wind's blowing 50 miles an hour on any of those other two barns. I am not going to fix it, I'm going to cobble it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull my faithful Tahoe up to the corner of the building. I'm going to take the double back pulley and the cable attached to that pulley and tie it to the bumper of my car, and I'm going to back it up until it hoists that curtain up, and then I'm going to vice grip it, and I'm going to leave it till Monday, and then I'll fix it. Sawyer does not look very impressed nor very thrilled to be standing out here, and I think he's kind of wondering what the heck I'm doing. So anyway, we'll impress him with our mechanical abilities. So I'm just going to hook this thing up. Will you grab those vice grips out of the front seat of the truck?
What do you call that? Hillbilly?
I call that hillbilly mechanics is what I call that.
That's probably the most hillbilly thing we've done.
That's how I always.
Time.
That's how I always did them when I had to fix them for PSI. I'd pull them up with the truck, and then it's a lot easier to work on them when they're up than when they're down. So.
But we're not gonna work on them today.
No, go back to the hallway and get a pair of vice grips that are on the tool holder, and then we'll just snap it on right there, and it'll hold it till morning.
What are you gonna do with this?
Once you snap that on, then I'm gonna pull up. But I can't pull up till we get that snapped on.
You guys hear that? That is the sound of a feed line that has no feed in it. So it makes a really annoying noise. The only problem is, the slide to the bin, it won't open. It's frozen shut, or there's a big clod of crap in there holding it from opening it up. After we're done getting this curtain fixed, I'm gonna have Dad run home and get a crowbar for us. That way we get this line running, because I don't like listening to that. The pigs are gonna get hungry. Hey, there they are. Not as cool as the old Milwaukee's, but these are good.
Well, you found a bucket, so that's good. Oh, we'll see if that holds.
I'm gonna stand 6 feet apart.
Yes, by all means.
Because, you know, that's just how we do things in America nowadays.
Safety first.
Safety first. Well, it held. Now, what I need from you is I need you to go get a crowbar for me. I can't get that slide to open, and the pigs need some feed. They're not out of feed, but they will be out of feed if we don't get it. So
how appropriate. It's bin number 2.
Good morning, everybody. It's around 8 o'clock. Today on Thursday, we're up at our Site 1 barn. We're gonna chore these piggies up here, so let's get into it. Duke is jonesing to go into the hog building, but we don't really like him going in there. He gets a little too attached to the pigs. He likes to be in there and tries to torment the pigs and try to eat the pigs, so we just like to keep him outside. Ain't that right, buddy? Oh, look at that! Dad went all out right here. That's pretty nice.
Those were supposed to be for the christening of the new sheds, but when we didn't have any this morning, I grabbed them out of my car. So
those are nice. I like those. That's something there. That is representing right there. That is good job, Dad.
Well,
I'm surprised.
I'm a fashionista.
Today, what we're gonna do is we're gonna chore the pigs. And then we're gonna get these mats out of here. This is the last room that has mats in them. And these pigs are big enough now that they don't need these mats, and they'll chew on them and they'll ruin them. So it's a good idea. Just get them out of there so you can wash them and use them for the next group and they're not completely destroyed. This job is a little messy because We're a little behind on getting these out of here. There's gonna be a lot of liquid manure on there, but gotta roll with the punches, and getting dirty doesn't hurt anybody, so we'll get her done. What are you doing?
I'm looking for fallback pigs. I'm looking for pigs that are stiff, or that look like they're off feed, they're kind of gant.
So what are you shooting them with?
I'm shooting it with Interflux. So it's a anti-inflammatory, and it doesn't last very long. It's got a 14-day withdrawal, so in other words, it takes 14 days for it to be completely out of their system. But these pigs have got a long ways to go before market, so 14 days is nothing. See that pig right there with the red mark on him? I went through here 3 days ago and did the same thing. And he was lame, he was walking really stiff, but you see now, he's feeling pretty good. That really helped him. If you can catch him early, it really, really helps. It's awful hard to spot them. And then sometimes by the time you find them, it's too late, they don't turn around.
This guy's a little stiff, wouldn't you say?
Yep. So the reason we mark them, if you're in here shooting, one day you'll use one color paint, and when you come back you use a different color. You don't get confused, basically. And we're confused most of the time, so we need as much help as we can get.
So what are you doing now?
I'm writing down the date. Today is the 12th. Tomorrow is a national holiday. Tomorrow is my anniversary, and I did not forget it. Which, pro tip, once you're married, don't forget your anniversary. Don't forget anniversaries, birthdays, any other special days, or you'll be in the doghouse, and I don't like sleeping up here, so I'm on top of it. I'm writing down how many pigs I treated, and what I treated them with, and then who did it, me or Sawyer, and then how many days withdraw, and what color paint I used. And the reason we do that is so that when our field guy comes, the guy that checks on all the group of finishers for the company that we grow for, when he comes, we might not be here, and usually he's gonna call us, but we talk about all kinds of stuff, and we're gonna have 3 sites. We got 2 sites now, so it may not come out how many pigs we treated or what's going on specifically, but he can come in here and he can look and he can see that we've treated these pigs, and depending on how many that is, he may think, well, geez, that's quite a few pigs. Maybe we better look at them and see what's going on, or he may look and say, well, it looks like everything's good, but it just helps all of us stay accountable so that we know what's going on. And then we save our treatment records and our maintenance records as far as all of our equipment. We get what they call third-party audits. So in other words, the packer that the company we feed for sells our pigs to, they have their own independent auditing firm that they send out, and they will randomly come and check, basically to make sure that we're doing what we tell everybody we're doing. They go through and they want to check your treatment records. They want to check and make sure that all your equipment is good, you don't have any broken gates. They want to make sure that all the pigs look good, that you take care of your animals, and that you're doing the best you can on everything. Anyway, when they come, they want to see all these records. But then the company we feed for, they also have their own auditors that do the same audit that the packers do, but we do it internally. In other words, they work directly for the company we feed for, and they come twice a year, so that way everybody knows what they need to do, how they need to do it, and that we all have our stuff up to date. So it's a good deal for everybody, because that way the consumer knows we're doing what we're supposed to be doing, but you know, anything that changes, any protocol that changes, we're all up to speed across the whole system. Everybody knows what they need to do.
Okay, so now that that's all done, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get these mats out. The best part of the day. Are you ready to do this? Are you ambitious?
Here, wait. Yep, I'm as good as I'm gonna get.
see there, once we get these mats out, there's a little kind of like square shape that's clean. Well, the pigs like that a lot, and they think it's a new territory, so they go up in there and they sniff and smell and lick and all kinds of stuff, and that area doesn't stay clean for very long.
So it's about noontime, and today's the last day that the crew from Bloomfield's gonna be up working at the shed. They're gonna be done today. And every shed that I've built, I've always fed the Amish crew the last day that they've been there. I think the last building though, I think I might have dropped the ball. So I'm trying to make up for that one because I think they had to fend for themselves that day. But anyway, can't beat Casey's Pizza, so I'm headed up there and I'm sure they'll eat every last slice because those guys burn a lot of calories. It wasn't cold. It got cold. It got cold, yeah. Oh, man.
Last couple of weeks.
Well, you had to just stick your finger in it and go, how's that feel? And that was the day